Welcome to Never Not Sailing. I'm Danielle and this is Tyler, or Captain Woodsy. Our sailing journey began from Adelaide with grand dreams to cross the Great Australian Bight and see how far we could get in a year. Turns out, the Southern Ocean is a fickle beast and we couldn't achieve what we set out to do. So we're on to Plan B, which is to explore West Australia by land before heading to Europe to see what kind of mischief we can manage there. Join us every Sunday as the irony of calling ourselves Never Not Sailing grows, because what happens next, nobody knows.
Could this be true? Or not? I reckon I might be the biggest one-eyed Eagle supporter kicking about. True story.
Just hit the start of the longest road in Australia. It's 90 miles long, so 146 kilometres straight until the next stop. And why are you so upset?
Because it's boring. It's going to be a real stretch of road. It's going to be, yeah.
That's how I feel about our relationship sometimes.
Very nice.
I'm kidding! We're back on the road this week, travelling from Eucla just over the SAWA border to Esperance, 912 kilometres away. It's a pretty long day, so we had to do things to try and break up the monotony. Do you want to explain what's going on here, mate?
So, to make it, I guess, a bit more enjoyable for people to go across the Nullarbor, some old mates back in the day built themselves an 18-hole golf course that goes across the entire Nullarbor. Starts in Kalgoorlie and ends in Kalgoorlie. Starts in Ceduna, ends in Ceduna, so it depends on which way you're going. So we're in Balladonia at the moment for par 3. We haven't really been, we haven't paid for it, so we're sort of just playing this hole on the sly.
Tyler.
Ugh. But yeah, it's par 3, first hole of golf back in WA, back in the home state where I learnt to play.
Alright, well, let's see you.
Remember, I've got a tutorial. If you want more information, see my other YouTube channel.
Do not. There are 3 episodes, it's terrible. It's before we met each other.
There's 2 episodes.
When are you actually doing it?
Oh!
You did not.
That hit the pin.
Don't yell like that in the outback. Someone's going to think you've been murdered.
Did you catch that?
I don't know, mate. I hope so.
Are you filming that?
I am filming.
That dead set hit the pin.
Get out of here. Propaganda.
Couldn't have got closer to going in. And it bounced, it hit the pole and bounced that way.
Give me this. Okay. Yo! Proud of you, mate.
Just aim generally that way and we'll keep going from there. Yeah.
You know me, Tiger.
do the putter prone style. Hole in one.
Hole in one, did you see that? We can cut it, so when I hit it, just go straight in. The power of Hollywood.
How's it go? Jezelenko, you beauty.
Jezelenko, you beauty. Now I can pee. From Balladonia, it was only another 422k to go till we got to Esperance, which meant only 4 hours of putting up with Tyler talking about how he had parred the course and how crap I was at golf. Hello. It's bloody choppy out there.
Yeah, there's no ball anchor, that's for sure.
There is no boats anchored.
Cargo ship. Yeah, she's a bit rough, eh?
Beautiful though to look at. I just know better. Here we are. So we've been in Esperance for about 3 minutes, and the first stop on our tour of the town is... Now, if you're an Australian, you know what this is. And if you're not, I'm here to tell you. It's a Bunnings hardware store. There's something beautiful about it, like math is universal, like language. All Bunnings stores look the same, and there's something like nice about rocking into somewhere you've never been before and going to a Bunnings and being like, I know what aisle to go down to get an extension cord and a power board for our powered site that we did not pack. We'll get to the beach later, I suppose. Electrical and lighting, always in the back left corner. Always.
Talk to us.
We are trying to look at the Stonehenge. We're just out of Esperance in West Australia.
That's not where Stonehenge is.
It is a replica, exact replica apparently. So we're going to have a little peek and a poke. And then, oh yeah, it's there. Will I just put us in front of our thing?
Yep.
But it's really expensive, so we are not pulling in to look at it properly. We'll go see the real one.
The real one, that's free, isn't it?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. Well, someone's obviously built this. Such a weird thing to build in Australia.
Yeah, it's kooky. But we'll go see the real one. But we could get a little peek of the Stonehenge through the gap. So what are you going to do? You take a peek.
Yeah. And they've fenced it all off the...
So they should.
Yeah.
They're going to charge. We've done the wrong thing. But what are you going to do? After our little dalliance with the fake Stonehenge, we continued on to Cape Legrand National Park to summit Frenchman's Peak, which has a 262 metre incline and is considered a Class 5 walk. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. 262 metres ascension.
This even looks big in the video, which is unusual.
What, are you talking about the peak or my tush? Nothing like a casual Thursday stroll.
Our intrepid explorer finds her way down.
What do you say?
You're representing Broome today. Be better.
Better than fucking excellent. Get out of here.
One word.
Stunning. Rosy cheap, we continued through the national park to seek some of the infamous features we'd heard of. Ooh, cute. I thought you were being like real romantic, but you're just being a piece of shit. We've been together long enough, I should know. I live in hope. I live in hope. Where are we, mate?
In Lucky Bay.
Lucky. You're not getting lucky. That's outrageous. Keep it PG.
Would have been a good anchorage.
Yeah, we got to start doing that.
Yeah.
We got to just start doing that. It's beautiful. I'm glad we committed to just jumping in because now the water's lovely.
Yeah.
Ooh, can't see what I'm doing. This has been a great day. I should stop saying that.
Go there, I'll throw it at you.
That was a great. We spent the rest of the afternoon poking around at some of the other beaches, but as the day wore on, despite how happy we were, I could tell that something wasn't quite right. You can probably hear how croaky my voice was. The condition of entry into WA was to do a rat test on arrival, and that's exactly what we did. They both came up clear, but we just knew. So we went to the hospital, did a PCR, and went into isolation. The thing was, we were staying in a caravan park, so we packed up everything because we were camping in our swag and headed to a motel in Albany, which was going to be our next stop. We were hoping that the PCR was going to come back clear and that Tyler could see his best mates that he hadn't been able to for 18 months since the border closures, but that wasn't going to be the case. We both came back as positive cases, and so we spent the rest of our time in the motel room making sure that we were keeping other people safe until we could get better and get back on the road.
You gonna explain to the people what's going on?
I'm cooking us chicken soup in our motel room.
And why is that?
Because we have COVID.
Can you close the curtain behind you? Yeah, that's brilliant.
I need to open up the window because this is a fire hazard scenario, I feel like.
Alright, what's going on?
I'm cooking chicken noodle soup, not chicken noodle soup, just chicken soup.
Why?
Because we have COVID.
Yuck.
So we are cooking chicken soup in a motel room when we are isolating in Albany instead of seeing your mates.
Yeah, and a little camp oven set up.
So lucky we had all of this hoo-ha already in the car. So instead of seeing your mates and staying with them for the weekend, those who you haven't seen in 18 months, whose wedding you did not get to go to,
Yep.
we're doing this instead. At least we got to go to the wedding.
Yay.
At least we have the facilities to isolate comfortably
Yeah.
with a little stove top.
Yeah.
There's no sign that says no cooking in the room. There's like microwave and little toasters and all sorts of bits. Well, this is ours, but we're not taking the piss entirely. Or
Yeah.
we'll ask for forgiveness rather than permission. Oh, baby.
For the feet people out there.
Tyler, you're afraid. Let's crack.
Alright. Cooking update. Go.
It's going fine. I've got some chicken. Oh shit. Chicken, onion, and carrot browning in the pan. I'm about to add some garlic, a lot of it. Never add your garlic with your onions.
See, I've always done that.
It burns them.
Yeah. Everyone loves a bit of burnt
Bit of
garlic.
burnt garlic. You're crazy. Then I'm gonna add spuds, broccoli, cabbage, stock, and just cook it down.
I wonder if this thing's heat resistant.
What?
I fogged it up. I defogged it.
Do you want to talk about? Are you ready for this? We do not have a ladle. So we're going to use our cup.
Shout out to Okanui.
Shout out to Okanui. So we've got chicken soup with some grated parmesan that I really earned my way today with this teeny tiny little grater. And some sourdough bread. Not a bad time for a little motel quarantine. Alright.
Oh, this is where the skills come in.
He was voted democratically to have superpowers.
Oh shit, that's hot. That is hot.
Captain America was injected with super soldier serum, which sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? That's what Sean Bean did 25 times.
Alright, mate.
I asked you what Sean Bean has done on the big and small screen over 25
Cool.
Cool. No doubt.
Cool.
We might need plates.
Yeah, we've got some plates.
And then I added from chronically.
Catch us next week as we head to Margaret River, one of our favourite places in all of Australia, to check out the beaches, some caves, and of course to sup on some wine. Thanks heaps for watching. Please make sure to click the thumb, subscribe, say hello to us in the comments, and check out our merch store. Until we see you next time on Never Not Sailing.